New to Las Vegas, but a nationally recording artist with future full and free. Find me and see me on the web at KennyGiordano.com, KennyGiordano.com, and we'll see you.
Here's the kind of stuff I do with the guitar.
Welcome to Worldwide Entertainment Crossover with Mike Kirkman. On today's program, we have Mike Rayburn, who is a Las Vegas headliner from the Amaze Show at Planet Hollywood. Mike Rayburn does stand-up comedy, music, and one heck of an entertainer. Mike plays like Van Halen, crossed with Eric Clapton, crossed with Mozart. He also has the classical chops to impress any classical music lover and the styles to rock. He doesn't just use his guitar to make his act material a little more funny. He uses it with true skill and makes you laugh at the same time. Also to my right here, we have a top entertainer and singer, Kenny Giordano, here on the show today. Imagine Cat Stevens meets Bruce Springsteen with a touch of Kenny Chesney with a music lifestyle in the Colorado Rocky Mountains. You're from Colorado?
It's been 10 years there.
Okay. Now, folks, remember, you can call in at 6:30 p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time to talk to your favorite entertainers or get a psychic reading crossover from Mike Kirkman. The call number is 702-364-5400. You can go to my website at http://worldwideentertainment.info. You can hear and see all of the old shows by going to youtube.com. Now, folks, remember, put into the search, put Third Eye Mike Kirkman, and you'll be able to see all the old shows. Okay, now we also have Kenny. Now, I just heard earlier that you two are former classmates. Is that correct?
That would be correct, sir, yes.
Wasn't that wild? I just walked in the studio, and we were looking at each other like, my God, it's been 20 years, but we went to school together, you know?
Yes, we did.
And it was pretty cool, because we played some of the same shows and stuff like that. Pretty cool.
Yeah, and you guys were in a competition, and what happened?
Mike beat me. Beat me silly with a stick.
Oh, no, it was called the Homecoming Review.
Yes.
And, yeah, and I used to do, well, I was doing what I'm doing now, doing guitar and comedy stuff. And but shoot, it wasn't lack of talent. I mean, they had auditioned a bunch of people to get in, so if you were just in the show, you were good. So, Kenny, you're that down.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now, Kenny, what type of songs do you sing, though?
I have an amalgam of old classic rock, southern rock, country type of stuff. I normally do a variety show where a lot of what I do a lot of personal interaction with the crowd. Like if I'm going to do Roger Miller's King of the Road or something, I'm going to try and get all the people snapping their fingers first, just like it was on the recording. If I'm going to be doing any of those other popular songs, I'm going to see how many times I can get them to sing the chorus along with me. It's a very interactive show. And then when they want, some kind of nice ballad or an upbeat tempo tune, I'll definitely be helping them out with that. But in Vegas right now, I'm working on a few tribute shows as well, and I've got them almost completed. One's a Cat Stevens tribute show for an hour, where we talk about the career of the singer and how the 10 biggest hits of his, how they grew from one to the other, and a few other 70s singers as well. But I'm also a frontman for a band as well.
Okay. So I know you just moved here from Colorado to Las Vegas, so I'm sure you're going to want to be one of the headliners out here, just like Mike here. Mike's headliner at the Amaze.
The Amaze, the show's called Amaze, the Magic of Music and Comedy.
Yeah, why don't you tell the folks exactly what days and times they can go and see the show, what
We-
it costs?
Sure, thank you. We are on every day, except Mondays. Every day except Monday from 2:30 to 3:45. It's called the V Theater, V as in the letter V, which is in the Miracle Mile Shops, which is part of the Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino area. And so, yeah, we're on every day, and it's a cool show. We opened 5 months ago, and it's been doing well.
I gotta admit, Mike, I saw you up there also in the audience, and you are good. There's no question about it.
Well, thank you.
And what amazed me is that doing banjo type thing, which how you can go from one end to the next end just like that, and the other things, you're just not just one who plays the guitar. You're pretty good as a comedian and a person, like an old person and a singer, and you're very good.
Well, thank you. That came from years of playing for drunk people. They yell out weird requests. They yell out two different things. They yell out AC/DC, and someone yells out Dan Fogelberg. And I'm like, okay, here's Dan Fogelberg sings AC/DC.
She was a fast machine, she kept the motor clean. She was the best darn woman that I ever seen. She had the sightless eyes, telling me no lies, and knocking me out with those American thighs. Taking more than her share, had me fighting for air. She told me to go, but I was already there. 'Cause the walls were shaking, the earth was quaking, my mind was aching, and we weren't faking, woman, you shook me all night long. You shook me all night long.
Now that's pretty good. That's pretty
Good
good.
job, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, I got a question for you. Did I steal the old expression, smoke on the stairway to Freeburg from you?
No, you didn't. No.
Okay.
Very good, though. No, I used to say Stairway to Freeburg, but no, you have the smoke part.
Okay, I was just checking, because those are the three songs that we always love to play, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, see, the key is to have fun with them. The key is to find some. That was the whole thing, man. For so long, I would get these requests, and you know the deal. You get the requests for the same things over and over again. And so I started, trying to change them up or combine them or do something weird with them. And that's what ended up being this show that's working in Vegas.
Good job.
So you've been doing this since you're a kid?
Yeah, I've been playing since I was 8. I've been entertaining since first year of college there. We both went to James Madison University in Virginia and started playing in little bars there on Water Street, Joe's Restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
And
Elbow room?
yeah, the Elbow Room and some of those places. And then moved on to playing at colleges and then playing a lot of corporate kind of things and theaters and stuff. And the weird thing is, I played at Carnegie Hall. I just released a Live at Carnegie Hall CD. And, I thought you had to study Bach for 40 years to get it. Who knew you could get there by playing Black Betty for drunk people? You know? And, so, anyway, yeah.
That's pretty good. How does it feel to be at Carnegie Hall?
It's amazing. I'm waiting for people. I'm standing in this place where, let's see, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Ella Fitzgerald, Leonard Bernstein, Tchaikovsky himself have stood in this exact spot, and I'm waiting for somebody from backstage to go, dude, we didn't mean you. Please sit back down in the audience. And but it was cool. It was a great experience, and I've done it. I played there 8 times, and the last time we recorded.
8 times?
Yeah, it was the last time we recorded the Live at Carnegie Hall CD.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I'm freaked out about it, and to do my show, which is, the Carnegie Hall promoter said he's like Victor Borge if he drank too much coffee and played guitar, so just something like that.
So, Kenny, when are you going to go to Carnegie Hall?
Well, I had a taxi fare one time, and I was right down New York and everything, and I asked them, because I was trying to get to Carnegie Hall.
Right.
So I asked the cabbie, I said, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? You know what he told me?
What?
Practice.
Practice. And practice, huh?
See, Mike's heard it before, so he didn't steal my thunder, thanks.
No. I've got that